Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I personally contour my boobs. I have my days where I like what I got, but for the most part, I'm pretty self-conscious. I have on the smaller side of boobs, and sometimes I like to contour a little bit and make them appear bigger. Yes, you should love your bodies. You should love yourself no matter what you look like, but everybody has something that they're self-conscious about, and this is one of those things for me. I don't always contour them, but when I'm wearing a shirt like this, or when I just feel like having a little something extra, this is what I do. I don't like stuff or anything, and I don't use like extremely padded bras, but I do like to add a little bit of shape there and dimension to it to make it look extra. Also, what do you think of my earrings? They're little bitty hippos eating my ears, and I love them so much. I haven't worn them with anything else, and I'm not going anywhere today, so I was like, why not? I'm gonna wear my hippo earrings. Okay, so if you want to see how I contour my boobs, and it's not much, but if you want to see it, just keep watching. Now I am gonna do a cream contour. You can do this with powder, but I prefer cream because I feel like it blends out easier and it gives a little bit of a deeper dimension. I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Contour. I was using the e.l.f. palette, the cream palette. If there was more than one version of the e.l.f. cream contour, I was definitely using the lighter version. Anyway, I think I threw mine away. I recently decluttered a few things, and that was one of the older things in my drawer, so I threw it away, but then I kicked myself because that was what I always used to cream contour my chest. But luckily I found this in my drawer. I don't use this often, but it works. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Contour Stick, and I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush that's dirty and has hairs all over it, but isn't that everything on? So I'm going to take, what is this? This is the lip and cheek brush, and I'm going to go in with the lip version of this, and there's hair on the contour stick too. You know, that sounds right. Get my mirror situated so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in with a brush so I can have more control. Since it is a stick, you could just draw on, and sometimes I do that, but I like going in with the brush a little more because it gives me more control. And I'm gonna take the brush and just kind of get some of the product off on there on the lip side of the brush. So I'm gonna start in my cleavage a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly wipe it, and you're really going to want to follow the shape of your boob. You can make it seem a little bigger, like you can draw it a little bigger than what it is, but you really want to follow the natural shape so it doesn't look like so crazy. And also you got to make sure that you draw this rounded and not square, because I have made that mistake. Okay, so now that I got these shaped down, and it's not like the perfect shape, but that's okay because we're going to go back in and kind of fix it with concealer a little bit. But honestly, this is kind of a bit bigger than I would normally go. I don't know why I drew it this way. This is just kind of how it happened, but I'm gonna go with it because it's not like insane, but this is definitely as big as I would go with it, because any bigger than this would look kind of unnatural and unproportionate to my body size. So before I go any further, the only other thing that I like to do is I like to show my collarbones and kind of carve them out a little bit. And that's all I'll do as far as the contouring. And then I'm going to take some concealer. I'm going to go in with this Maybelline concealer, the Fit Me in Ivory. And this is just going to highlight the areas and make everything stand out a little more. And then I'm going to go back in with the same brush, and this time I'm going to use the cheek side of the brush, and I'm going to blend that out. And I'm going to spend some extra time blending it just so it doesn't look like crazy, because it's going to look crazy and maybe a bit muddy at first, and you may be like, oh my god, people are going to tell, people are going to see the lines, it looks bad. But just keep blending it in, it's going to look good. And as you can see, I blended away until it's almost gone, and the concealer helps like go over that and mute the lines a little bit. But I personally like to blend it away until I can barely see the lines at all anymore, so it looks just kind of like a shadow or where the dimension of the boob should be, but it's not real, it's just a line. Looking on the viewfinder, I'm not really sure how much you can tell on camera, but it actually lifted it a little bit for me. My hand's kind of cramping a little bit because this doesn't blend as well as the e.l.f. palette did for me, but you know, did the job. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna set it down with some powder, because if I'm wearing a shirt like this, chances are it's hot outside, and if this is a cream product, I don't want it like sloshing around, because in South Carolina when it's hot outside you melt to death. I'm just gonna take a powder, it doesn't matter, any powder. Today I just picked up the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent, so I'm gonna take that and a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna pat it. You don't want to take a powder that's too dark, because then that's just gonna mess with the color that you put on your chest. Okay, and I don't do this every time, and obviously this is optional. This is what I would normally leave it as, but I'm gonna take some highlight and highlight the areas that I highlighted with concealer, especially the collarbone. I love highlighting the collarbone. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can tell or not. Sorry if I keep looking out the window, but it just got significantly darker in here. The weather outside cannot make up its mind. It's like been raining for a week straight, and today it has been like the weather it's on its period. Like, it was pouring down rain this morning, and then the sun came out, and then it was pouring down rain again, and it's done that back and forth probably about 7 times already, and now it's like coming down. You can probably even hear it through the camera. It might be louder than me. It is like coming down outside. Hold on, the weather is so crazy outside. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Okay, so excuse how dirty my window is. Sorry about that, but it's not really translating that well, but it is like coming down outside. I wish it would stop raining. It's enough already. Okay, had to get my little vlog moment in, but in case you're wondering why it got so much darker in here or what the heck that noise is, if you hear that, I'm sure you do. It's pouring down rain outside, so sorry again about that. But anyway, yeah, that is it. It's really quick and really easy. I know there's other people out there that have a lot more places that they contour on their chest, but when I want to do it, that's all I do. It's really fast to do, it's really easy, and it gives me a lot more dimension, as you can tell. Again, I don't do this every day. I don't even do this that often, but when I do, that's what I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it interesting or helpful or something. And if you didn't, leave me a comment below and let me know what you would like to see from me. I love getting requests from you guys, and I love trying out new things. So don't be afraid, leave me a comment and I'll check it out, and I might even do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't already, girl, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Whoa. Oh my itches. Oh my goodness. Fuck. How to contour your boobs, or how I contour your boobs. I just do, well, I'll show you. Bitch. I'm gonna go in with this. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. We're just not gonna look at my hair, and we're just gonna pretend like it's really cute, okay? Okay, thanks. Collarbone, collarbone, collarbone. I need some deodorant. Okay, bye.